Palestinians in the West Bank have lived for more than half a century without civil rights. When Israel occupied the West Bank in 1967, it issued military orders that put civil rights on hold for Palestinians. The right to speak out, report the news, protests, or be politically active. Peaceful opposition to the occupation could land you in jail, and these orders are still in place today, 52 years later. For example, Palestinians can receive 10 years in prison for influencing public opinion if it could harm public peace or public order. 10 years for gathering without a permit if it can be construed as political. 10 years for publishing material having a political significance. The wording is so vague that people have been detained for Facebook posts, peaceful protests, and meetings among activists.
أنا تعرضت لاعتقال من قبل الاحتلال الإسرائيلي في تاريخ 26/2/2016 بسبب مشاركتي في مسيرة سلمية في الخليل.
Now these policies only apply to the 2.5 million Palestinians in the West Bank, not the more than 400,000 Israeli settlers who live beside them. So in some cases, you have people on one side of the road who enjoy civil rights, while people on the other side of the road do not.
أنا كإنسان من حقي أن أعبر عن رأيي، من حقي أقول لا للاحتلال، من حقي أقول لا للظلم، من حقي أشارك في مسيرة سلمية، أرفع صوتي، أعبر عن رأيي، لكن الاحتلال كان بواجهني بالقمع.
Now you're probably wondering why Israel owes civil rights to Palestinians if they're under occupation. According to international law, Israel may have been able to restrict some civil rights in the first weeks or months of the occupation, but not decades, or in this case, 5 decades. The law is very clear that Palestinians are entitled to their rights and the chance to have a more normal life. But Israel continues to eliminate any semblance of normal life in the West Bank. Hundreds of political and civil society organizations have been banned. And the army regularly arrests journalists, activists, and ordinary people peacefully speaking out. The army is even arresting people in the major cities where the local Palestinian Authority is supposed to be in control. People here are squeezed between the Israeli army and the Palestinian Authority, which itself arrests opponents. This is crippling for political, social, and intellectual life. Many Palestinians do speak out against the occupation, but they risk being arrested at any time. People like Farid al-Atrash were effectively born without civil rights.
أنا محامي وناشط ومدافع عن حقوق الإنسان. طبعا أنا ولدت في ظل الاحتلال الإسرائيلي له أكثر من 52 عام، وما زلت لغاية الآن لا أتمتع بحقوقي المدنية والسياسية اللي كفلها القانون الدولي الإنساني والقانون الدولي لحقوق الإنسان.
Half a century later, there's no end in sight. How do you call for change when calling for change can land you in prison?